everyone. We are back today for the part 3 and probably final video of the garden area and the dog pen area makeover. If you haven't already, I have 2 other videos posted at this point of part 1 of the dog pen area makeover. I stained the area down there, and then part 2, I completed that, and then I also had redone a climbing rose flower bed, and I planted a few more flowers down there. Cleaned up that whole area. It looks so much better. So if you haven't already, go ahead and go back and watch part 1 and part 2 because those parts now flow into part 3. All of this is kind of in the same area down there at my flower garden. So today I am starting the picket fence area, and it's going to be such a huge project. I've been dreading it, but I'm also the most excited about this area getting done because it is going to make such a difference in the way that whole area looks down there. So my goal is, this is probably going to take me a couple of days to get this done. I'm not trying to be overly optimistic in going out there. It's very hot here in the 90s and humid, and the forecast is calling for some rain in the next few days, so I don't want to dally on this. However, I know that it's just a big project. So my goal is to go out there and get this knocked out and just make that whole space down there look fresh and just brightened up. Right now the dog pen that I've done looks so much better, and it's shocking at what a difference that stain and sealer made. So I know the picket fence, it's looking really gray and wore out. I know once I get that stained and sealed, it's gonna look so much better. So normally I try to get out there around 9 o'clock in the morning and just try to get started and get it knocked out. However, today I had to strip all of the beds and put clean sheets on, and then I needed to stay in here and kind of get some loads swapped in and out of the washer and dryer before I head out, because once I'm out there, it's extremely hot, I'm sweaty, I'm covered in stain, and I don't wanna be coming in and out and tracking into the house and touching all of my clean laundry. So anyway, I'm so excited to get this going. If y'all have not watched part 1 and part 2, I definitely recommend going back and catching those videos real quick and getting yourself caught up. And let's just go ahead and get started for today's video. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, it's completely free to join. And I would love to have you here. I'm trying to grow my community, my family here on my page. And it has been so exciting to see all of the people that have been joining and following along here lately. So I'm so thankful to have you here. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Let's get going. As y'all are seeing this, it was currently like 95 degrees this particular day that I was working, and unfortunately, every day that I worked was in the 90s, and the humidity was horrendous. So when you walked outside, you felt like you were already suffocating. And then to just be out here basically in the open sun, there was very little shade. I know here it kind of looks cloudy, but it was pretty much off and on all day. So at times there would be a little bit of relief from the full sun, but majority of the day it was just full glaring sun. It was hot, it was humid, and I was literally soaking wet with just sweat. So this was a labor of love for sure. And at one point my husband was like, you don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to do all of this right now. Like, you can do it, wait till it cools down, or wait till it's warmer out or cooler out. And I was like, the job's not going to get any easier, and the job's not going anywhere. And the cooler it gets, towards fall, it tends to get super windy or rainy. I knew that as much as the warm weather was so hard to work in and was so uncomfortable, it was also the ideal time because this was drying so quickly. So while it was a labor of love and I was exhausted and sweated wet at the end of each day, when the whole transformation is done, it's so worth it. And that's what I kept telling myself. There were so many times I wanted to just give up. I wanted to throw in the towel and just be done with it. And I just kept telling myself to push through, because if I prolonged the job or if I pushed it off for another day or another time, I knew I would regret it. And I would have wished that I had just powered through and gotten it done. So between this picket fence and the arbor, which you'll see here shortly, and then the dog fence portion that I've already done in parts 1 and 2, I have about 50 hours of work in this. So it was many, many days of, long laborious work in the heat, but I am so glad that it's done. It looks so good. And now I can go into fall with this project done and over with. And I can focus now on our homeschooling, which is coming up here in the next few weeks. And then once it starts getting cool out, usually once September hits, I'm ready to decorate for fall. So I'm so excited about all of that stuff to come. And this project is not something that I'm gonna have to worry about in the foreseeable future. And the stain that I bought, if y'all didn't catch parts 1 or 2, I had mentioned at one point that this particular stain, I didn't have to do any prep work. I didn't have to do any washing of the fence. I didn't have to do any kind of sanding or any other kinds of sealing. I could just quite literally put this stain and seal on. And the warranty on this is for 8 years. So I won't have to come back to this project for many, many years. And for that, I am so, so thankful. And here at the end, when you see the finished transformation, it is just incredible. It looks so good. And as I just mentioned, it was well worth it. Even though in the thick of it, it was very exhausting and felt like it was never gonna be done. Definitely well worth it. And thankfully my husband, whenever he was home from work, he would step in and help me out, which was just a huge, huge blessing, because he saved me a ton of hours. If he hadn't stepped in, I probably would have had another 8 to 10 hour day total in work that I was able to save with him helping me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy the transformation. And I just appreciate you all so much for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like this video and comment down below if you guys are working on any current home projects or outdoor projects. I'd love to hear all about it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.